Swing and a miss.
1-1.
And the count is 1-1.
Boog, one of our favorites. Jerry Hillsdale umpiring behind home plate in this one. Pretty much by the book with his strike zone.
And because he's so by the book, you'll sometimes see pitchers questioning him. They'll make a good pitch on the edge of the zone, want the strike, and not get the call. But most of the time, Jerry gets it right. He's a good one. And the righty deals. That one fouled off. 1-2 here. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Right-hander kicks, deals. Liner saved at first.
That is it. The center fielder, number 13,
Brian Reynolds here. A beast all year long as he leads the league in RBIs here in our final month. That one's in there, 0-1. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Harris settles under this one and makes the grab. 2 down.
Batting 6, the designated hitter, Brandon Marsh.
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. Good power. Not great in the OBP department. And that's in there for strike one.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Phillies down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here in Atlanta, Willie Adames stands in.
Leading off for the Braves.
Now the right-hander ready to go. Still no score. And that one is lifted in the air. And they get Adames for the out. And there's one away. Here is Matt Olson.
Matt Olson.
On the ground to the left. To first, but it pulls him off the bag.
Batting 8, the second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Ozzie Albies up to the plate. To short, could be 2. Takes it himself for 1. Double play. And that'll do it for the inning. We played 2 full. We're tied 0-0. Welcome back. Well, here we go. Top of the third. Scoreless game. Here's the speedy catcher, JT Realmuto. This one in the air right field. And Acuna able to make the grab. And there's one away.
Batting 8, the first baseman, number 6, Ryan.
Here's Ryan Mountcastle. First offering, and it just misses. Top of the third, no score. Late swing, fouled off. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. 1-2.
Well, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. Talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to. He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
2 outs, base is empty. Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. And first offering is fouled off. Line drive, short hop to third. The throw, and that will end the inning. Phillies go down quietly in the inning. Still no score. So here's Murphy now, having more success against left-handed pitching this season, as might be expected.
Murphy.
The right-hander back to work. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Nice grab on the run. One away.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Back to the top of the lineup. And the batter now, Bo Bichette, having a nice season in the power categories. 8th in the National League in home runs as of today. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. And that skips in the dirt.
Boog, it looks like somebody missed the swing sign. That's the first pitch this team's taken for a ball all game long.
Next offering is in for a strike.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
And a foul ball. And a 1-2 again. Out to short. Henderson collects it. Rolls across the diamond. And 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the third.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front. Rolled over on it. Exactly what it was supposed to do.
Ripped to short. Henderson gloves it. Throw to first is in time. That's the third out. Inning over. Braves are set down 1-2-3, and we're still knotted at 0. Back here at the ballpark, on to the 4th. Gene Segura at the plate here.
Leading off for Philadelphia, the second baseman, Gene Segura.
The wind of the pitch. In for a strike. Strike 1. Ground ball up the middle. Albies in there safely.
Definitely a tough play right there, and he had a little trouble on the transfer. Didn't seem to be able to get the grip and get rid of it, and that made all the difference.
Henderson takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. Segura aboard here at first with nobody out. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit. And
it's in and out of his glove. Over to Albies. On to first, save. So they get one, but a really nice try there.
Well, that was clearly a double play ball, but the bobble unfortunately prevented him from being able to get 2. But a good job to stay with it and make sure you got at least 1.
Strike 2.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
Kicks and deals. He swings and fouls one off. Next offering is fouled back. And the 0-2. In the air right field. Acuna there. And puts the squeeze on that. 2 away. And now Kyle Schwarber. He's 0 for 1. In there for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
And the pitch. That catches the corner.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
At the belt, fires. Stays alive. Left-hand hitter waits. And a foul ball. And the right-hander deals. Swing and a miss. And that is that. Phillies strand one. And we are still scoreless. Back at Truist Park, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the fourth, Ronald Acuna Jr. And the right-hander back to work. And that one lifted in the air center field. And that'll fall for a base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hitting hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Riley swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. If you're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Next offering misses, and now it's even 1-1.
Good speed on the base pass. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or run and hit.
Acuna runs. Pitches low. Real Muto throws, not in time. It's a stolen base.
Well, a nice lead and a nice steal there to get into scoring position with the heart of the order to plate. That might just lead them to pitching around these hitters a little more because of the open base, but it's early in this ball game. Can't imagine it'll change the attack plan too much.
Runner leads away at second. Pitches in there. And now 2-2. Runner at second, nobody out. That's a laser base hit. Acuna rounds third, headed for the plate. He will score, and the Braves take the lead. 1-0.
Picks himself up at RBI. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
Michael Harris next up for the Braves. Harris leads the league in batting average with only a handful of games left on the schedule, closing in on a batting title. 1-0. And the first offering is not close. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. And it's off the wall.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Absolutely blasted that one into the gap, but just didn't have quite enough to clear the wall out there. Maybe a little more elevation under it and it carries over, but that's a swing you'll be happy with every time.
So digging in, Willie Adames. He's turned into one of the best shortstops in the game. That's to third. And they get Adames for the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball.
And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Schwarber gets under it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Runner tags for third. He scores on the.
So many times that one gets out of.
On the ground to first. He takes it himself to the. Bag, and that'll do it. On to the top of the fifth we go. It's the Braves 2 and the Phillies nothing. Ready now for the fifth inning. Stepping in, Brian Reynolds.
Leading off for the
This
Phillies.
is a true five-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off it. First pitch, and he just misses.
Fans come to the ballpark to watch him play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player going out there every day and putting on the show that he does, just a joy to watch.
Here's a 1-2. Oh, and that deflects off his glove. And he beats it. That's a hit. Great try there.
He's been swinging it really well. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Marsh in now. Takes ball one off the plate. And that one wrapped foul. And a pitch. Misses. The count now 2-2. Hits for average power, the ability to field, the arm, and then the speed. Really impressive.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner when with two strikes you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
Real Muto batting for the second time, and that's strike one. 0-2 as he waves at that one. 0-2 now. Bounced up the middle. Dive, and he's got it. Albies tossed the second. Double play. What a quick killing to end the inning.
Making it look easy at the keystone position. Definitely worth another look. He'll get some high fives when he gets into the dugout.
And welcome back. Now it's Tom Murphy.
Leading up for the Braves, the catcher.
And here it comes. Hit weakly on the ground towards second. Segura throw to first. And that's the first out in the bottom of the fifth. Bo Bichette up to the dish. Good contact guy, good defender. Swings through that one. 0-1. It feels like we might be headed towards a rain delay if the weather doesn't ease up, Chris.
Yeah, the umpiring crew are going to pay attention to how the weather is impacting this game. And the moment it becomes dangerous, I think, is the moment we'll be forced to take a break.
Pitch misses there, and it's 1-1. Righty delivers. Line drive, caught.
Now back.
2 outs, base is empty. Lourdes Gurriel Jr. next up for the Braves. This to third. In plenty of time to first. Gets him easily, ends the inning. Braves go down quickly here, but they're on top 2-0. Welcome back. Top 6. And digging in for Philadelphia, Ryan Mountcastle.
The
First pitch just misses.
Ryan Mountcastle.
And he deals. And he hits a ground ball right side, and that one finds its way through. So a man on base to start the inning.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box.
Adames over to second. A sensational double play.
Up next for Philadelphia, the second baseman,
Gene Segura stands in for the Phillies. In there, and it's 0-1.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Tonight, his slider has been really impressive. I mean, tight spin. Seems like the hitters aren't picking it up out of the hand.
Swings and misses. So he's gotten deep into this game, and at least so far, not showing a ton of signs of fatigue. Heart of the order, 3, 4, 5 coming up. It's the Braves 2 and the Phillies. Bottom of the 6th, and here is Ronald Acuna Jr. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply.
Acuna Jr.
The pitch. Tapped softly on the ground. The throw to first. They get the out on Acuna.
Now batting, the third baseman, Austin Riley.
Here's Austin Riley. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Well struck left field. And it hits the fence. And into second with one away. That's a double.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. That was one of those swings that feels like you're swinging an aluminum bat. It jumped off so hard, squared it up, and it went screaming at 108 miles per hour.
Michael Harris digs in now.
The batter, the center fielder, Michael.
Bounced out to short. Base hit. That was smoke through the infield. The throw in, but it's offline. He will score. And they're up by 3. He's in at second with a 1-out double.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. A new pitcher in the game, Noah Syndergaard. And his job is to collect quick outs and keep his team within striking distance.
Well, at this point in the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and you need a little length out of this arm.
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. Slams into the wall and hangs on. Runner tags up for third.
Outstanding catch right there, and I love the commitment that he showed. He knew that the wall was close, but was determined to make that catch, and a nice calculation of just how much room he had to try to minimize that contact.
Matt Olson stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Stirring in the Phillies bullpen, Cam Bedrosian, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. Poche, a left-hander, also throwing. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. In comes the run from third to add on, and it's 4-0. And that is his 1,000th major league hit. A nice moment for him.
Yeah, anytime you flip the page on a career milestone, it feels really good. You know that number's in front of you for a long time, and you can't get there fast enough. Good for him.
Runner at first with 2 away. Ozzie Albies next up for the Braves.
Second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
We haven't seen a break in the weather, and the umpires might be forced to make a decision soon.
Yeah, I think so, Boog. I mean, everyone looking and wondering when they're going to stop play. It definitely feels close.
The next pitch misses, and 1-1. Olson off of first with 2 away. Next offering is in for a strike. Well struck right field, and that ball is out of here. Ozzie Albies goes yard. His 41st home run of the season. It's 6-0.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
2 outs, nobody on. And now the catcher comes up to him. Tom Murphy.
Now batting, catcher, Shaw.
And first offering is fouled off. Righty to the plate. Ouch.
You know, Boog, you always say how important it is to have a good feel for the game. I say after the game, you step into the box, I'll throw some fastballs at you.
No, actually, I think we're good, Chris. That one hit to right. Harper makes the catch, and that'll do it. We're through 6 full. Braves 6, and the Phillies nothing. Back here at the ballpark, here's the shortstop at the plate. Gunnar Henderson.
Leading off for the Phillies, the shortstop.
They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. That one catches the zone. That's strike 1. There's a strike. The pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
He needs to throw that breaking ball with just a little more conviction to get the swing and miss.
Swings here and blasts one left field. That one back. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. And he makes it into third with a leadoff triple.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat.
Right. Harper.
Here's Harper now. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Oh. Olsen makes the play, and there's one down.
Now batting, the left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Now it's the cleanup hitter for the Phillies, Kyle Schwarber. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. Strike 2.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
One away with a runner at third. Next pitch inside, and it's 1-2.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with. Well, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. No, right now, he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out what can get him back on track, back to feeling more comfortable and settled in the box.
Next offering is in for a strike. Big swing and a miss.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Base hit and a run in to score. Here's the Phillies DH, Brandon Marsh. Was 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Liner snagged at first. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. 7th inning stretch time. Braves 6 and the Phillies 1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now in for the Braves, Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
The left fielder, Lourdes Gurriel.
Syndergaard back to work. Hammered, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Ronald Acuna Jr. for the 4th time tonight. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Right-handed reliever gets the slider in there for a strike.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Hard hit left side, and that's just foul. Kicks and fires, and it's fouled away. The 0-2. Up the middle. Sneaks through. Base hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
So Luke Jackson gets the call. Big deficit here, but he's still got a job to do.
Luke Jackson.
Austin Riley next up for the Braves. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. And a pitch.
That's where you want it. It's a good miss.
Gurriel, the lead runner at second. Acuna on at first with nobody out. Next offering is in for a strike.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they creeping into my mind right now.
On the ground to first, Mountcastle. Feed to second, that's one, and that's all they'll get.
Now batting.
2 on with 1 out. Here's the center fielder, Michael Harris.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Always tough to turn 2 on a speedster like this. It's even harder with him coming out of the left-handed batter's box. You really need something to hit hard on the ground that they can handle to turn 2 quickly.
Grounder might be 2. Throws to Henderson. And it's a double play to end the inning. 8th inning. Well, there's a sign from the crew chief. We are officially in a rain delay as they'll put the tarp on the infield and hope this one passes quickly.
Well, the goal is to resume play within the hour, so that leaves these managers with a bit of a decision. Will they be able to keep their pitchers in the game or not? So we'll have to see on the other side, folks.
We welcome you back with good news. The tarp is off the field, and it's done raining here at the ballpark, so we can get back to action. Matt Foster takes the mound as the new arm after a 45-minute break, and we are ready to roll. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss.
Entry.
The pitch. Now this is in the air down the line. Under it is Acuna to make the grab. And Real Muto is out. And there's one down.
The first baseman, number 6, Ryan Mountcastle.
And now the first baseman, Ryan Mountcastle. Swings through that one. 0-1. And a pitch. That's ripped. Base hit.
Multi-hit game for him now, and with the lack of results he's been having lately, I'm sure he's feeling some relief. Off the bat, it was headed for the gap all the way, and as a hitter, you love seeing those as you take your first couple of steps out of the box. You know you've got some real estate to run on. It's such a good feeling. Nice liner into the gap right there.
Olsen pulls that one down. 2 down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Segura.
So the Philly batting order turns over. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Gene Segura, 1 for 3. High fly ball out into left center field. Harris under this one. Makes the catch in and over. 1 left for Philadelphia. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. Back here in Atlanta, out of the bottom of the 8th. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Willie Adames.
The shortstop.
The wind to kick the pitch.
Adames.
There's the strike. The wind and the pitch. And ball 1. And now 2 balls and a strike.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
2-1 pitch is in there, and the count is even. And here it comes. That one is absolutely belted. Way back there. And gone. He made him pay for that one, and they add to the lead. It's 7-1.
That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
And now Matt Olson up to hit. 1 for 2.
Now batting, first baseman, Matt
Right
Olson.
side, hard hit. And that one finds its way through.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. We've all seen the defensive shift make a big difference in defending against pull hitters, but it's not foolproof. He pulled it as expected, but he found a hole that time.
Ozzie Albies next up for the Braves. Swing and a base hit. Throw comes in. Runner stopped. Second and third. Nobody out.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Double into the gap, and that was a really nice swing to beat the inside pitch. Just beat him to the spot. Kept his hands tight inside that baseball, and that just allowed him to drive it into the alley right there.
Tom Murphy next up for the Braves.
The catcher, number 2, Tom Murphy.
Ripped to third and caught. Bo Bichette next up for the Braves.
Designated hitter, Bo Bichette.
Swing and a ball popped up. Base hit. 1 run is in. Here's the throw to the plate. It's off the mark and he scores. And it's an 8-run lead.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's always a little room back behind the first and second baseman to drop a lawn dart in there, and he found a way.
New arm out of the bullpen, Cam Bedrosian. He comes in with his team trailing by a bunch, so he'll try to keep it where it is.
Now back.
Out towards left center.
Lourdes.
Got it.
Woody
Nice
Hell.
grab. And there are 2 outs.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes
The
of
right
balls
fielder, number
in the
13.
gaps. They practice this,
Ronald
and when the game
Acuna
comes, they make the play
Jr.
perfect.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. High in the air, out to right. Harper makes the catch, and that'll do it. Through 8 full, Braves 9, and the Phillies 1. Back at Truist Park, we go to the 9th, and the batter will be the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson. Next pitch is popped up.
Gunnar
Riley
Henderson.
makes the grab. 1 pitch and 1 out.
The right fielder, number 3, Bryce.
Here's Bryce Harper. In the air, right field. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. When you pop a ball up like that, you don't expect it to get you a knock too often, but right there, somehow he got it to drop in behind first base, and that's where no one could get to it.
Harper, the base runner at first with 1 out. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat.
Gosh, here it is, hit it. 3-pitch strikeout, all fastballs. Man, he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch right now.
Reynolds stands in now and watches strike 1. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
They just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
He's got it. Ball game. And the Braves slug their way to a win in this one.
Well, a big win by 8 runs, and when you have that kind of lead, you make it easier for the pitching staff to come out, make their pitches, pitch to contact, and not worry about giving up the lead. So nice job today all the way around to get the W.
9-1 is how it ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Atlanta Braves, 9 runs on 15 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. For Philadelphia, 1 run, 7 hits, 1 error. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 10 minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the Braves and everyone at Truist Park, we'd like to thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely. Thank you.
About 13 miles from downtown Atlanta, welcome to Truist Park. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Philadelphia Phillies going up against the Atlanta Braves. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Schaum. And Chris, we've got an opportunity to watch one of the true superstars of the sport. Ronald Acuna Jr., always exciting to see him in action, and it seems like he consistently finds a way to impact the game.
Yeah, Boog, it's offensively at the plate, defensively when he's on the bases. And this guy's just a heads-up player, but he's got so much talent, and he makes the most of that. I believe it starts with his preparation because you never see him give away an at-bat.
About to get started here. And going for Atlanta, Max Fried. Chris, he is a fun one to watch do his thing out there.
Well, he comes in carrying a career ERA under 3. He's been fantastic ever since he broke into the big leagues. Can't wait to watch him pitch today.
Okay, all set to go. Now it's going to be Gene Segura.
Leading off tonight for Philadelphia, the second baseman, Gene.
The pitch.
Segura.
Swing and a ball hammered. Left field. That one carrying. Pulls it in on the warning track. And time now for the Phillies lineup. One guy leading the way offensively for this club right now, Brian Reynolds.
He's one of the better home run hitters in the league this year. In fact, in the top 5 in homers in the National Leagues. Not missing many pitches. And I tell you what, when he gets his pitch, he goes a long way. Make sure you don't sleep on this guy if you're the pitcher.
In the air to left center, Gurriel settles underneath it. Snags it for the second out. Two outs, base is empty. Bryce Harper to the plate. Another solid power season. That one's in there, 0-1.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
Next offering is in for a strike.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That ends the frame. Down quickly go the Phillies. And now the Braves with their first chance to hit. We're scoreless. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Bottom of the first, and today's starting pitcher, Aaron Nola.
Comes into this start sporting a lifetime ERA just over 3. He's been pretty great for most of his big league career. Can't wait to watch him in this one.
Bottom of the first, and now here's the veteran DH, Bo Bichette. And the pitch. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. wind of the pitch. Just off the inside edge.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
And the pitch. Just missed. And there's the strike.
I got 3-2.
Kicks and deals. Broken bat, and it's popped up. Pulls it in on the run. One down.
Batting second.
Here's the Atlanta Braves lineup.
Loaded.
And perhaps part of the game plan is to get into the bullpen as early as possible. They're facing a staff that's blown a lot of games in the later innings.
Boog and his hitters, you're aware of that, but you don't want to become too relaxed and wait too late in the ball game because you never know what could happen on any given day. But with that said, even if you fall behind early, you've got a lot of confidence that this game will not be over until that final out.
And that one pulled foul. Next offering is in for a strike. One down, base is empty. And that one almost got him. Right-hander kicks, deals. And that one in the air, center field. Reynolds makes the catch, out number 2. And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr.
Ronald Acuna Jr.
Ripped to third. Can't glove it cleanly, but in time. Nice job to stay with it to end the inning. Down in order go the Braves. Welcome back. New inning getting started. And here's the veteran outfielder, Kyle Schwarber.
The left fielder, Kyle.
Swing and a miss. That's strike 1. Curveball over for a called strike.
Boog, Rusty Valentine umpiring behind the plate in this one. He has what you might call a tall strike zone. Both at the letters.
Fly ball down the right field line. If it's there, it's gone. And that is gone. Kyle Schwarber with a rocket. And the Phillies take the lead. It's 1-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Ryan Reynolds here. Put that 6. 600 slugging into context. The league average usually in the low 400s. And that's in there for strike one.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now. And fouled off. And he deals. In the air, center field. Harris settles underneath it. Drops into the glove. And there's one down.
Batting sixth, the catcher, JT Realmuto.
JT Realmuto steps in. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. And now the count is even. The wind of the pitch. Lifted in the air, right center field. And a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Well, that's one of those knocks where you almost expect to get some jabs from your teammates when you get back to the dugout. Flared it out there and got it to drop for the base hit. I think he got it off the handle just a little bit, but the bat held up for him enough to get something behind that swing. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to...
Real Muto runs. Pitch in for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close. Here comes a pitch. Got him looking. 2 away.
No, you got to be ready to swing the bat with a runner in scoring position and 2 strikes. Just put the ball in place somewhere, and you got a chance. Very frustrating for him, I'm sure. See if the next guy can pick him up.
Matt Vierling stands in for the Phillies. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Real Muto stands at second with 2 gone. Next offering is in for a strike. Bounce to third. Throw on to Olsen. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. So the Phillies strike first with a solo home run. And the home team down a run. And welcome back. Stepping in the long ball threat, Austin Riley.
For the Braves,
Nola back
the
to
third
work.
baseman, Austin
Foul ball there.
Riley.
Righty delivers. Good eye in that spot.
That's where you want it. It's a good miss.
Here's a 1-1.
That's a ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Right through there for a strike.
Good pitch to hit on a tee up in the zone. I think he was looking for something else right there.
Ripped on a line to center. Makes the grab on the run. And there's one away. Michael Harris next up for the Braves. Harris leads the league in batting average with only a handful of games left on the schedule, closing in on a batting title. Drops in for a hit, couldn't run it down. Throws to second, not in time. He's safe.
He quickly went from hitter to base runner. Love when guys make that transition, and he's got speed to put on a show.
Man at second with 1 away. Willie Adames stands in.
Batting 6, the shortstop, Willie Adames.
In there for strike 1.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
Got him swinging. Adames Down on strikes.
Came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Foul ball. And the 0-1. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. So the tying run at second. Pounding ball here, rolls foul. The 0-2. That's ripped, and this one could be extra bases. Harris coming home. He'll score and they tie it. It's 1-1. And in at second with an RBI double.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. They got a pitch he could drive, but he didn't get too excited like a lot of guys do and pull off the baseball. Really good timing all the way through the swing, and the barrel was so on plane with the ball. Easy drive into the gap for that double.
Batting it.
Ozzie Albies up to the plate.
Ozzie.
Hard hit, right side. On to McMahon. That's the inning. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. All even now at 1-1. On to the third inning. Nico Goodrum up here.
Leading off for Philadelphia, the shortstop.
Free, back to work. Down the middle for a strike. And that's strike one. Kicks and fires. Late that time, and it's strike two. 0-2 now. Got him. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. So the lineup flips over. Gene Segura at the plate here. He flied out to the warning track in his first trip. And he grounds one to the right side. Albies over to first in time. Segura out in the play.
Up next for Philadelphia, the third baseman.
And now it's Alec Bohm. Hit it well, but flied out to the deepest part of the outfield his first time. In there, and it's 0-1.
With two out and nobody on, you want to go right after this guy. He's the number 2 hitter, which means if he gets on, you've got some thunder coming up behind him.
The pitch. Going to count 1-2. Tied up here in the early going. Swing and a ball popped up. That one gets down for a hit. And that extends the inning for Bryce Harper.
Big knock there to keep the inning alive and an opportunity to put something in the gap and give the Phillies the lead.
And now here is Harper. One of the elite home run hitters in the league this year. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Murphy makes the catch, and that'll do it. Phillies strand one. Score remains deadlocked at 1. So here's Murphy now, having more success against left-handed pitching this season, as might be expected.
Tom Murphy.
The pitch. Swing and a miss, strike one. There's a strike. At the knees.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the
Laced into left. That's a base hit. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in. In there. That's a double. So now the injury forcing a substitution at second base. Coming in as the pinch runner, Tyler Wade. Bo Bichette up to the dish.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Bo Bichette.
Next pitch is popped up. Makes the grab, one down.
Now batting, the left fielder.
And next for Atlanta, Lourdes Gurriel Jr. 0 for 1 so far. Runner takes off for third. Swing and a miss. Real Muto throws not in time. It's a stolen base.
Well, sometimes stealing third base can be tough, especially if that shortstop or second baseman are making some noises, moving towards the bag, try to make you think that you've got to stay close. Well, they didn't do a very good job of that. Get a comfortable lead, got a great jump, and that's how you steal third base.
The pitch. That one missing inside. The 1-1. And misses inside. Righty to the plate. That's off the mark. Ball 3.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
In for a strike. Now it's 3-2. Ripped on the ground to second. Fires over to first. But the go-ahead run comes in to score.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. Line drive to short and caught. On to inning number 4. It's the Braves 2. Andrew Velasquez, the new catcher now.
Change for the Braves. Now catcher.
Back here in Atlanta. Now Kyle Schwarber.
Velasquez.
Edge of the zone for a strike, and it's 0-1. And a curve drops in for a strike. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. 1 away.
Wow, short work to send him packing to start the inning, and no messing around either. All 3 pitches were in the strike zone, attack mode all the way, and that's pretty impressive given the pop he was dealing with at the plate.
And now Brian Reynolds. 1 down, Phillies down a run. Smash to the left side. Whips it across. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th. 2 outs, base is empty.
The catcher.
And now it is JT Realmuto. 1 for 1 with a single so far. 2 down, nobody on. That's to third. Sends it to first. And Realmuto is out. And that is that. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They're down 2-1. Ready to go, bottom 4. Here's Austin Riley.
Leading up for the Braves, the third baseman, Austin Riley.
The right-hander back to work. Chop back up the middle. Bare hand grab. Got him. Great play to keep the leadoff man off base.
Up next for it.
Now in for the Braves, Michael Harris.
Michael Harris.
And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Looked like it was a little bit up. And the right-hander deals.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
That one in for a strike, 2-2. Up the middle, Goodrum handles the chance. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
So now to the plate for Atlanta, Willie Adames. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Popped up, Segura under it, makes the catch, and that'll do it. And the Braves go down quietly, but they still lead it 2-1. Back at Truist Park, and here's the first baseman, Ryan McMahon.
Leading off for the Phillies, the first baseman.
Pitches in for a strike, strike 1. Left-hand hitter waits. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Just a bit late on that 0-1 breaking ball. 0-2 hole now. He's going to have to shorten up, tighten things up if he's going to have a good at bat.
Line and a base hit into right. And aboard on the leadoff single.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extent.
Off balance speed. There's one. Throw to first, but he beat it. Singy, that was a close play. And it looks like they're considering challenging the safety. Well, they are going to challenge the call, and so now the decision will be made by the umpires at the replay center back in New York.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Braves have elected to
Here's
challenge
one
the
more
first
look.
flag.
They called him safe, and I'm not sure that there's anything here to overturn it. At the plate, Nico Goodrum. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Squirts away a little bit, and an excellent job keeping it right there. And a pitch. That misses off the outside edge. Next offering is downstairs.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
And a swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes for the second time today.
Well, I don't think there's a hitter alive that hasn't at some point succumbed to that pitch right there. It just looks like
runner on the go. That's in for a strike. He threw to second. Great jump, and that is a stolen base. It wasn't even close.
Well, that steal right there is wanting to take advantage of having a really good hitter at the plate. Now they've got a much better shot at bringing home a 2-out RBI.
And that one is lifted in the air. Segura out in the play. And that is that. One left for Philadelphia, and they trail it here 2-1. We head to the bottom of the fifth. And now the first baseman, Matt Olson.
Leading up for the Braves,
The wide to kick the pitch.
the first baseman, Matt
And first offering is fouled off.
Olson.
Ball one there. The pitch. That's in there. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Hit on the ground to the right side. McMahon steps on the bag, and the leadoff hitter retired in the fifth.
The batter, number 1, second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. He provides a surprising amount of pop from the second base position.
Listen, that's not something to take lightly. Getting that kind of production from the guys up the middle, it's not a strength of most lineups.
And what does that do for a team when you get power from unexpected spots like that?
When you're in the dugout and you see a guy come up big like that you don't necessarily expect it, it just energizes that entire team.
Next offering is in for a strike. Left-hand batter waits. Stays alive. That's hard hit in the line. This looks like extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. He's in there.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
One out, runner at second. Now it's the Atlanta catcher, Andrew Velasquez. And first offering is fouled off. At the belt and fires.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Inside, just missed. Man at second. There's a strike. Runner at second here, 1 gone. ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Ozzie flying around third. Play it home. He's safe. And they lead by 2.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Bo Bichette.
Down the left field line, took the extra bases. Velasquez around third. Relay throw home. It's offline, and he scores. It's 4-1.
Oh, here we are, 3rd time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
The batter, the left fielder, Lourdes.
And first offering is fouled off.